Hey, this is Chris Johnson, and I want to talk about bosses. I've had a lot of bosses in my day. I've had a lot of jobs. Jesus Christ. Fast food restaurant, gas station, dining hall, insurance place, radio station, office store. I worked at like a packaging place for like 2 days before I told them to go fuck themselves. I was a janitor / like maintenance fucking help person for a while. That job sucked. I even painted fields and cut grass for a little while. And I had a wide variety of bosses. Most bosses are shitty because most people are shitty. Like a lot of times people think like, man, my boss sucks. Why is my boss such a dick? Well, because people are dicks. So naturally, if the majority of people out there are fucking dicks, the majority of bosses out there are going to be fucking dicks. Overall, though, for me, I've had pretty good luck with bosses in my jobs. The reason bosses are on my mind is because of some shit. Stuff that I've overheard, stuff that, like, friends of mine have overheard at various jobs, and this has accumulated over the years, and it's gotten to the point where I'm just fucking tired of hearing it. It pisses me off. It's stupid. It's this fucking notion from bosses, and this comes from bad bosses, because good bosses don't think like this. It's when bosses whine that their fucking workers don't like them. And they whine amongst each other. Like various bosses sometimes will get together at the fucking bar or maybe even their place of employment with an earshot of people that shouldn't be hearing it. And they'll say shit like, man, my people don't like me very much. The people that work for me don't like me. And then some other ass will be like, why? Why not, man? And they'll be like, well, it's because I make them do their jobs, I just make them do their jobs. They don't like me because I make them work. I'm going to call bullshit on that right there. They don't not like you because you make them do their job. If they weren't doing their jobs, they get fucking fired. That's how jobs work. I've seen people get fired at my current job. I've seen people get fired at the radio station. I've seen people get fired at the fucking fast food place, the fucking dining hall. People get fired all the fucking time, and they get fired for not doing their fucking job. So this notion that they don't like you because you make them do their job, the very thing that they're fucking paid for, is horseshit. There's one reason why they don't like you. It's because you're a fucking dick. It's because you're an asshole. That's it. If you're a shitty boss and you treat people like garbage, surprise, surprise, people are not going to like you. It's not fucking rocket science. People probably don't like you in your life as well. Just walk around and look around. Do a lot of people think you're a dick? If the answer is yes, it's probably you. You're probably a fuck. You probably treat people poorly. And then when you get into a position of power, you, like so many other people I've seen over the years, they get worse. It fucking amplifies their douchebag tendencies, and then they try to fucking impose that shit on the people working beneath them, and those people are like, dude, what are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, go fuck yourself. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Who the fuck's the matter with you? And then you're gonna have people hate you. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's making them do their jobs. God, I fucking hate that. It's no self-awareness, and it's no fucking personal responsibility. Yeah, there's a lot of workers that suck, but everybody sucks. Like, look around you, walk around. Society sucks. People suck. So a lot of fucking people are going to suck at their jobs. A lot of people are going to suck being bosses. But what gets me is the fucking whining about it and to just make excuses that like, hey, man, they don't like me because I make them do their jobs, man. No, you're an asshole. You're an asshole, and you probably don't do shit. How many times have you seen over the years a boss that doesn't do a goddamn thing? Maybe they just hover over your shoulder and tell you what to do. Maybe they're not even, like, around. Maybe they just fucking wander around and fucking talk with other managers all day or fucking yammer with other customers and shit and get all fucking chuckles and plan shit out like fucking Flannel Friday, and they don't do a goddamn thing. And then your employees notice that and they think, hey, why is this fucking bitch never around? Why is that fucking asshole never around? And then when you are around, you're a dick. It's like, hey, wait a second. This fucking cunt doesn't do anything. He does absolutely nothing. She does absolutely nothing. They do absolutely nothing except be a dick to me and, like, hover over my fucking performance review or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or however they handle that at your fucking job. And then they're going to start to, like, scold you. It's like, hey, wait a minute, motherfucker. Like, you don't do anything. How the fuck do you expect to have any credibility as a boss or as a human being when you don't do shit? Bosses should do more. I always took that fucking mentality. I was a boss at a fucking dining hall at a college, and people liked me there. You know why? Because I wasn't a dick. I was a good boss, and here's how you can tell. Because I convinced drunk 18 and 19-year-olds at a fucking college to work with me on Friday and Saturday nights. And I saw this shit at the fucking dining hall, too. I was not liked by the other fucking managers, or group leaders, they call them. They call them group leaders. The other group leaders didn't like me for a couple of reasons. One, the big boss there liked me. She fucking loved my ass. And number two, I would ask people to do things and they would do it, and they would ask people to do things and they wouldn't do it. And then they'd get frustrated and they'd start talking down to people, and then, you know, you're talking to a fucking college kid that's just working for fucking minimum wage on weekends. He didn't give a fuck about you. So they wouldn't do anything. And they'd come to me, they're like, how do you get them to do it? And I was like, well, one, I actually do shit, so they see me working, so they respect that. And two, I don't treat them like they're fucking assholes. Just try being nice and not being a lazy fuck who just walks around like ordering people around all the time. Being a boss, like so many other things in life, is all about fucking communication. It's all about fucking humanity. So many things are about communication and humanity, and the reason people aren't good at them is because nobody knows how to fucking communicate, and nobody wants to be a fucking human. People want to be treated well, but they don't want to treat anybody else well. So I guess the moral of the story is, bad bosses, I got news for you. You're dicks. That's it. Look at yourself. Makes me fucking sick when people want to blame everybody else except for themselves. It's you. You're terrible. You're a terrible boss because you're a terrible person, so go fuck off. I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays. That's when you get new podcast episodes. The main host of the podcast is Podbean. You can get this on the website or the app. I'm on Instagram, maybe 5 minutes. I post the cast on Twitter too. That's at Johnson Hates You. The cast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, among some other places. And if you don't want to go to any of those places and you just feel like, logging onto Facebook and seeing that shit pop up on your fucking news feed, I'm going to keep doing that too. I'll put it right in my timeline for you.